Dear Diary, I've been stuck on the internet for 301 days. My PsVita has kept me entertained, but I need to escape. Also, I need a diary. Of course! Maybe I just need to make an updated video on a guide to buying a PsVita, and then I can open the portal to get out of here. Come on, there's no time to waste. First website, eBay.
PsVita. The more I play it, the more I appreciate it. It's the little things that add up that make the system great. Now in terms of buying one, here we are, 1 year later. Let's start with the PsVita 1000 model, the original release. For the North American models, because I happen to live in that region, CONCACAF region if you go by soccer international regions, hey, I'm just getting ready for next year's World Cup, am I right? There's gonna be lots of home runs and touchdowns or whatever. Anyways, looking through the usual eBay, Mercari, and OfferUp, the PsVita 1000 North American model averaged around $211. On Mercari, it averaged $199 and $209 on OfferUp. It is an increase from last year's prices, but I'll go over that later. Over to the 2000 model, aka the Slim model, the eBay average price was $205, $203 for Mercari, and $255 over on OfferUp. OfferUp was more expensive due to the lower volume when I was searching for them on there, and the ones that were on there were modded systems and whatnot, so the prices were higher due to that, I imagine. Just quickly, I'll go over the differences on the models. The biggest difference everyone always brings up is the 1000 model has an OLED display versus an LCD on the 2000. The 2000 uses a micro USB versus a proprietary port on the 1000. The 2000 is also slimmer, lighter, and comes in more colors, excluding the special editions for both systems, of course. The 2000 also has a bit of onboard storage, and the 1000 also has a 3G SIM card port, which isn't really relevant anymore unless you mod it because it can be used for certain modded features. Also, the 2000 has a bigger battery, but having said all that, my 1000 model is great, and you can't go wrong with any model, as they all play the same games. Now moving on to the Japanese Vitas, on eBay they average around $162 for the original 1000 and $147 for the 2000. So yes, the Japanese imported Vitas are cheaper than the North American ones, or maybe whatever region if that's your case, but they are subject to import fees and taxes, so keep that in mind. And of course, they'll be in Japanese, but the Vita is region free. So you can play any games from any region, and you can also change the language on the system. The X and O buttons will be swapped versus the North American one, but as always, there's ways around it. Okay, so looking over at my super complicated AI rivaling algorithm, that's definitely not a Google sheet, of course. I've plotted the various prices on a graph here, and the cheapest models are those Japanese import ones I mentioned, so they'll be the best bang for your buck. And I'll have examples of various models from North America and Japan in ranging conditions and ranging prices as examples. I'm not affiliated with any of the sellers, of course. Insert more disclaimer information here, or whatever they usually say on YouTube. Now as for the prices from last year, I've calculated the price increases from 2024 to 2025. The PsVita 1000 North American model has increased by 32%, going from an average of $156 up to $206. The 2000 North American model is up 19% from $186 to $221 on average, and the Japanese 1000 models increased by 29%, up from $125 to $162. And finally, the Japanese 2000 models increased by 25% from $117 last year to $147. These are all averages, so of course it doesn't mean you can't find a good deal, especially if you're buying locally, but that'll require you to go outside. As far as if the Vita is worth it today, I would say, of course it is. It's an amazing system that not only has amazing graphics and a lot of features in a sleek form, but of course fun games. Plus it looks good on your resume. Now this being a guide on buying a PsVita, it is just an update in the ongoing series we do yearly, but now I can't really tell you which Vita is right for you. I just kind of have to guide you in a direction of a good price or something that's worth it, or maybe something even just a ballpark of the prices.
Well, that's about it for a guide on buying a PsVita in 2025 and beyond, so go ahead, portal, open up. Anybody?
Keeps leaving the computer on.